We're live.
Are you on Twitch?
On YouTube today. On Saturdays, always do YouTube.
Let's take a look. There you are. Oh boy, already.
What's that?
People complaining it's not DD2.
I'm not streaming DD2 today there, dumbo. I actually haven't streamed DD2 in a couple of weeks, I don't think, because of the DDA beta, so...
The what?
Beta for a game that's out now.
Dungeon Defenders Awakened.
Yeah.
It's a tower defense game.
Yeah, I might be interested in that.
That's what that game is? Wondering what that was. I used to love old school tower defense, like the original StarCraft modded games.
Oh yeah. Warcraft 3.
Did you ever play
Warcraft
Orcs
3,
Must
yeah.
Die?
No.
That one's pretty fun.
Yeah, it was pretty sad when they canceled. what was it called?
OMDU.
Punching.
Yeah. You know, I didn't like OMDU as much as wanted to. I mean, I enjoyed it.
No, but it never
it
even
was
came out of early access.
I thought it came out of early access.
No, they canned it. Because
it released on PlayStation and everything.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like Fortnite in that it's available, but it's still
Oh.
in early access.
Huh.
They
Yeah,
never
I didn't
actually
realize
did an
that. I
official
thought that
release.
they had an official release.
Nah.
So you've got everything done, huh? All of your augments?
Everything except my necklace. I can't seem to get a really good ancient flavor of time.
Yeah.
And some of the other pieces I had to do like a lot of reforges to get correct ancient.
I tell you, I've had the worst luck this season than I have in any other season. That primal POS that I got a minute ago with you was the first primal that I've actually had drop, other than the freebie.
I've gotten really good primals for my Demon Hunter. And then I got a primal set for the primal piece for the Barbarian. It's the gloves for the set. What the hell? That guy almost killed me. Where are these coming from?
I would play Rust on a private server. I had a bad experience with Rust when it first came out. There, Nomo.
I actually like watching some Rust videos like Wellen.
It's one of those games that's super fun to watch. Like, I really enjoy watching Rocket League. Like, competitive Rocket League. But I suck to no end at it. You know? So my enjoyment playing it is not near as much as watching someone else that's good play it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not really big into the PvP games like that either. But it's
Just something about that one. I don't know. It's that game. I can sit there and watch people play that game all night. I don't know.
Which one, Rocket League?
Rocket League, yeah.
I haven't actually watched.
Just something about it. It's definitely a really good game to watch. You watch
I heard
these
that
competitive guys just do some crazy moves.
Oh wait, that's gonna be. We should go that way. I heard they recently made a change to the microtransactions. They got rid of their loot boxes, and it actually pissed off the players.
Really?
Yeah, because they're selling the items directly now, and they're selling them for way more than the players were valuing them at when they were like trading, so it kind
Right.
of ruined the trading economy.
Gotcha.
I just love mowing down all these guys.
Oh, it's just ridiculous. I can't wait to get decked out. I still, well, I mean, changing to Lamentation was a big, a big difference. But prior to that, it was taking me a while to burn through the bosses. What's going on, John?
Yeah, I mean, we're doing these 90s like they're nothing.
2 minutes, yeah. I was doing them like in 6 minutes, and then you told me to change that one item, and I changed it, and it like instantly shaved a minute and a half or whatever off the runs. It's like, Jesus.
Yeah, I think that's the new, or I don't know if Ambo's Pride is the new one, or
Ambo's Pride is the new one, but I think that might be something new as well. I thought Ambo's Pride was new.
Yeah, I do like the change though. Whirlwind was always one of my favorites.
This seasonal buff is just really fun too.
Yeah, I like when they do stuff like this. It's more. What's up, Buffer? It's better than something like double bounty caches, which is cool, but not necessarily fun.
Right. If I did one video on Rust Demo, no one would watch it. That's not how the internet works, dude. People come to you for specific things, particularly on YouTube. When you do stuff that's outside of your norm, people don't watch it. And usually, when you're doing something that's really far outside of your norm, a lot of times you'll put a lot of work into it, making it look good and everything. And then when nobody watches it, it's just such a bummer,
I'm sure some people would watch you play Rust just to see you get killed over and over.
Well, yeah.
What kind of game is Rust?
Rust is like a survival, like an open world survival type game. But like on the public servers, when I played it first, it was like really early. It had just launched. All that was available was the public servers, and it was just a camp fest. You couldn't, unless you got lucky and got into a server that like just started, there was all these decked out people. You're running around naked without even a wooden weapon, and there's all these people decked out just camping every single new player that comes in. So it wasn't a very, now obviously if you were the guy doing the camping, it was probably a lot more enjoyable, but
That's why people play on private servers.
As a new player popping into it, it was miserable. So I just instantly stopped playing it, pretty much.
DayZ was kind of like that too.
Yeah. I think both of those would be really fun if, on a private server.
Yeah. What's the other one? H1Z1 or something?
Yeah. There's quite a few of them. I do enjoy those kind of games,
Okay, I just need to get 4 more levels and then I'm done with it.
You're done with Diablo?
Yeah, I'm just gonna get 1,000 Paragon and then.
Dude, it ain't about the Paragons. You gotta augment your stuff.
Gotta augment all primals with at least 101 gems.
Yeah, you can't stop playing if you have full primals. Everybody knows that.
I can't even get one primal to drop, and you guys are talking all full primals already. It's like, oh my god.
Even my non-season doesn't have full primals.
I don't have any intention on playing Rusk Alaska. Not right now. I've got so much on my plate at the moment. I'm not adding a game that's...
Oh crap, I'm stuck.
I'm just not going to add Rust right now. Just not really an option at all.
Where did you stream?
What are you asking?
Who's streaming?
Oh, Juice is streaming on YouTube. I posted a link in the channel.
Oh, I was looking for him on Twitch.
Yeah, he does both.
Yeah, Saturdays I like to stream on YouTube. I mean, I like the concept of the game, but they would just have to be more hours. I mean, let's face it, I'm addicted to games that are all grindy as hell. So, like, even though Diablo, like, I usually only play it for a few weeks every season, it's a few weeks that I can't stop grinding. You know?
Yeah, it's like 2 weeks straight.
It's like, go, 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 go.
I'm surprised you're not playing DDA because the beta is limited.
Well, they stretched it to January now, and they're adding more content.
Oh, really?
Yeah, if it was still planning on being killed next week, I'd be playing it for sure. But I want to get Omni and I got a 7 Days to Die playthrough started too, and I want to start working on that a little bit more.
I would probably be playing that at least a little bit if they would change the AI for the zombies.
They're pretty
'Cause
aggressive.
The fun part for me about that game is the building, the base building.
Right.
And the way that the zombies behave now, it just forces you to build like very specific ways.
Well, what we did is we set up one big, massive lawnmower kill box, and now we're going to go clear out one of those big nuclear, like nuclear missile bases, and then we're going to build like a full base on that. But we've got our original lawnmower to run back to for blood moons and if things ever get too out of control. But the AI has changed quite a bit. It's definitely not the same game that it used to be, but on the same note, there's been so many really, really good changes that
I
like
just
that
want them to
aspect
go
of it.
back to the building part of it where it traps and
Well, all that's
design
there.
is more important.
Oh, well, I mean, it is. If you look at like our playthrough, I've like way out leveled Omni, and Omni's been out killing the whole time, and I've been doing most of the building. So I mean, you're gonna level up really fast just by focusing on the building and stuff.
No, that's not what I mean. I mean that the way that you build, you have to do it in a certain way so that the zombies don't, wreck your shit.
Well, yeah, but I mean, it was pretty much the same way before.
I don't know. I think there was more leeway in how you could build before. They
Oh,
changed
yeah,
the way
there's still- there's-
the pathing worked, or how they choose where they're attacking.
Yeah, but there's still you just have to learn the new system. There's still lots of leeway. I mean, what we're gonna do is like something I haven't seen anybody else do, and I have no doubt at all that it will be ridiculously strong.
I love that effect.
Oh, it's beast, isn't it? It rains down. Have you gotten to Diablo yet?
No, I heard you have to do like an ancient bovine bardache to get 1,000 kills.
Oh, really?
He doesn't drop anything anyway, but some crafting mats. He's super hard to kill.
This spin to win build here, I've actually got some ideas on there here, Bryn. This is from one of our buddies, Skylar, was kind of telling me do this, do that, and then Joe had me tweak a few things too. But this is their build.
Yeah, this is a hybrid between the speed and pushing builds. So we made it to, we two-manned it a 120 without too much difficulty, other than like screen lag. We've been getting a lot more screen lag.
Yeah.
You doing a 110 bluffer?
Yep.
You leveling your main gems or?
Getting 1,000.
I plan on playing Warframe once the update hits. They're quick. I don't really have any intention to play it now. I mean, I'll probably pop in and get up to speed on things since it's been so long since I played it.
Is Railjack available? I see it on the login.
Oh, is it available now? I thought it wasn't here yet.
I don't know if it's available. That's what I'm asking. I
think
know,
it's
like, when
coming.
you log in, it's got the Railjack picture or whatever, but I don't know if you can actually build one.
I'm not sure. I don't really know. Somebody from chat will know. I know Quicksilver knows.
Yeah, I still log in every day just to collect my dailies and
I
stuff.
need to do that, man. I haven't done that.
I'm on like the day 500 and something reward.
Oh, damn. Yeah, see, I fail to log in all the time, so I'm at like day 200 or whatever. And I only started it like, what, a month after you did?
Yeah.
I just never do it.
And I've still been buying all the new Warframes as they come out.
Well, I mean,
So
is that just prep stuff, though, Quicksilver? Or is that the actual Railjack update? I mean, the stuff they got people doing now, is that, like, preparation for it? Or is it here? I saw you. Oh, I got a primal something. I saw you said that.
Oh, nice.
Mortal King Stride. Boo.
I don't even think they're rolled. They're rolled okay, but... Primal's a primal.
I'll throw it in that disorganized mess of a box with the other loot that I will never wear. No, I saw you said that, but I thought you were going to show me like screenshots of something that somebody else did, like on the dev stream or whatever. I didn't realize. Okay, so it is a pre-quest. Yeah, I'm waiting until the actual update hits. I don't need to do all that pre-quest stuff in advance. I'm not interested enough to bother, to be honest with you. I'll wait until the real deal is here. I've done their pre-questing before. I'm not into it anymore.
Hey, Fan, if you guys get down to 2 players, let me know. Because we just have 2.
For sure. Figure McCulloch will have to dip out at some point here.
My other favorite thing is this flavor of time. I love that change.
What was changed with it?
Oh, just the double pylon times.
Oh, right, right. Yeah, it's an awesome thing.
That was 2 seasons ago?
I think so.
I was a little disappointed that they didn't have all of the new sets ready for the season. I guess they're going to release them 2 at a time.
Yeah, I'm just not interested in any of that Quicksilver until the actual update hits. Warframe has failed in the whole Railjack thing, so I mean, I just don't care until the update's here. They've said that update was going to be here 2 years ago, and I was all excited about it back then. And then I sat there and stared at their news page for 2 years, and they continued. Yeah, it was originally announced 2 years ago. Well, it was supposed to originally be here at the beginning of 2019, and then they said summer, and then they said by the end of 2019.
That's why
It's just
announce something's coming until it's done and you're bug fixing.
Yeah. But like I mean, I was like a casual Warframe player anyway. It wasn't like
Yeah, me too.
You know, it wasn't like my main game or anything. So getting teased with that and then not getting it for so long was just kind of a bummer. So
I really only played it because Omni was playing it. And,
I mean, it's a fun game. They definitely do the free-to-play model and everything right.
Yeah, I kind of felt like I ran out of things to do though.
Well, yeah, that's one of the problems. Is their free-to-play model is instead of giving you new things to do, they give you different ways to do the same old things.
Yeah, it was just
and that gets, for me, that gets bland really quick. I mean, that's where I personally think Destiny 2 is just far and beyond, specifically because of that.
What's the new expansion like?
It's actually disappointing.
Really?
The story they really, really did bad on. In the cutscenes and stuff, it looked like... I mean, it looked like it was like a grade school kid's class project video editing job. I mean, they just did a terrible job on it. And,
Wow.
You know, comparing it to that and charging $35 for like a $10 or $15 quality DLC. So I mean, it was pricey on top of it. But I mean, when you look at like their original story, like those cutscenes and all that, that stuff was all epic. You know, there was a badass story going along, and they really failed miserably in that regard. And they made
Is Bungie still a part of Destiny?
Yeah,
Bungie
they
owns
actually
it now.
just
They've-
separated from Blizzard and are doing it on their own again.
Yeah, they bought out from Activision.
Oh man, I got hated on so bad. After I saw the Shadowkeep DLC, I had made the comment of, oh well, maybe Bungie needs Blizzard. People got so pissed off at me. It's like, it's a joke, goddamn. Settle down, folks.
I was been a Halo fanboy since it came out. Xbox One. That's always been my FPS.
Everybody, I like 50%, 75% of my friends list right now are all playing Halo Reach right now.
Oh, was that the Master Chief Collection that just came out?
The PC release?
Yeah. Well, just Halo Reach is available right now. I don't think the rest of it's available yet.
No. When it all comes out, I think I'm gonna pick it up.
I mean, a lot of people are telling me see, now I never played a Halo game. I just have never played much Xbox, you know. And I mean, I've got tons and tons and tons of people telling me that I'm just really missing out by not getting it. So I've been thinking about it pretty heavily myself.
I buy every Xbox that comes out only to play Halo.
Yeah.
That's how good it is. I'm a fanboy through and through for sure.
What's going on there, Zigans?
Well, the
IHOPs.
next Xbox is going to be no disc, right? It's going to be like
Like
online
Stadia, yeah, cloud gaming.
Not cloud gaming, but you would download the game. There's not going to be any hard physical copies.
Oh, is that how it works?
This
Yeah,
is
the Scarlet.
this is Diablo 3. There's Zigam.
I don't have a hard copy of any of my PS4 games.
I don't either. I've got a PS4, a Xbox, and a Switch, and actually I've got one hard copy of a Switch game, and it was just that came with it.
You know what was amazing was Horizon Zero Dawn.
You know,
That game was
I've got that.
really
I never really played it.
Oh, that was so much fun. I heard it might be coming to PC.
Damn, a minute 58, Joe.
Well, you were in there. It ain't all me.
Oh, I ran behind and cleared up the trash. It feels like you're moving a little quicker than me. Maybe that's in my head.
Well, I have Max Paragons. You know, for the movement speed. I don't know if that matters.
I think I do too. Let me see.
I don't think I have anything else that's giving me speed.
It's probably all in my head then. That, and I'm so used to playing the Singularity Mage and just clearing everything, so I find myself going back to get that one straggler too often instead of just running past him.
Yeah, I'm playing Wizard right now.
No, he's talking about Necro.
Yeah, the
That's
mage,
Singularity Mage.
the Necro Mage build.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's definitely one of my favorite builds. It's just, I mean, this build right here definitely encourages some lazy play, and I like it.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I tried Singularity Mage this season, and it's like, nah, no, I don't like this playstyle.
Yeah, I mean, if you either like it or you don't, you know. I just absolutely loved it.
I used to main Witch Doctor back in the day,
Oh, nice.
so I'm used to the whole pet class thing, but
I felt too squishy playing the Necro.
Yeah, I mean, you're a glass cannon, you know.
Yeah, I don't like dying a bunch. speed.
Sweet. I missed it. I'm never gonna catch you now.
You got the pylon, didn't you?
I wasn't through the. I didn't get
I
the
thought you
buff.
were on the floor.
No. Here's a power.
Yeah, I already got that one, didn't I?
No, it was unhit.
Man, that's like when you're spinning, it just doesn't want to click.
Oh, geez, Shirley. You're so far ahead, I'm gonna have to teleport to you. God damn, dude. Oh, shit. And she spawned wet back where I was at. God damn it.
Wait, like, oh no, she's over here. What a weird place to spawn.
That's where I was at. I guess I wasn't that far from you after all.
I guess fan got disconnected.
Omni would like to know my location. Omni knows my location. I'm up here on the Washington coast getting rained on like a mofo.
And I wish we'd get some rain.
Oh, it's pouring here, man. In fact, I'm pretty confident you'll probably be able to hear it through the microphone before long here. It's supposed to just pound today.
Wait, that's Omni or a different?
No, that's not Omni. That's Herobrine.
Oh, okay.
I don't know where Omni's at. He's probably pissed because I'm not playing 7 Days to Die with him after talking to him about it yesterday.
I'm surprised he's not playing Phoenix Point on the Game Pass.
He said that it's not a... like it's a real limited early access or something like that. I definitely want to play that. It looks good.
Yeah, it's made by the guy who designed the original XCOM.
Yeah. Oh, that's what he was playing. I knew he was playing XCOM 2 earlier.
Apparently, the Phoenix Point had a Kickstarter, and they signed a Epic Store exclusive and refunded a bunch of the Kickstarter
Oh.
because they promised to be on Steam.
Well, Epic's got them dollars.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, at least they refunded. That's still gonna, you know, obviously it's not gonna... people are still gonna be pissed at them, but... you make a promise and somebody pays for it, at least you give them their money back, you know?
Hey, Ish, I'm gonna restart my router. Internet crapped out.
Alright.
Yeah, man, it is just pounding the rain here. If it gets noisy where you guys are hearing it in Discord, I'll switch over to push to talk.
I don't hear anything.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't hear anything.
For some ungodly reason, people built all the houses on the Pacific Northwest here with fucking metal roofs.
Oh,
When you live somewhere where it rains, you know, so many 100+ days a year or whatever. Should be able to get my second augment done here today. Pounding out there too, yeah.
Hey, give me a minute. I'm gonna. My find out what the wife and daughter wants for dinner.
Alright.
I'll be right back. You can like run a regular Neff or something. Get some keys. How many keys do you have?
I got 17 now.
Oh, okay. I don't feel so bad. I only got 21. I'll be right back.
New monitor tomorrow? Nice, IHOPs. I'm gonna check GPU prices again when the gets a little closer to Christmas, but no upgrades for me this year, it looks like.
What you running?
I've got a pretty decent system, but I use my GPU to I do a lot of video editing, and I use the GPU to render all the videos to make it a little quicker, and it just, I eat through them.
Gotcha. I've been thinking about getting the 2000 series.
There's some really good prices on it right after Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I should have remembered to have gotten that before now.
I'm hoping they go down a little bit more, but yeah, I mean the 2060 Supers are pretty damn nice, and they're like nowhere near as much as the 1080s and stuff still are going for.
I don't know why I bother asking. I always get, I don't know. And they always wait until like they're super hungry, and then it's an emergency.
But of course.
Oh, Goblin Pack.
Nice.
Quit running away. There's more here. I think we got them all.
Nice one.
Just gotta clear out this area. Alright. Safe to loot. Some of those are always more satisfying on the Demon Hunter because you do so much damage that it freezes the game, and then it does that loot explosion.
Yeah. My 1070 burned out on me here, bro. I'm using a 580 right now. It was a 580 I had sitting.
Wait, your new card burned out?
Yeah, well, it was, I mean, it feels like it was like brand new, but it's actually almost been 2 years. on that card, so it got a lot of work, you know. Or it's been over a year, I know that. I don't remember, I'd have to look at the exact...
It's been a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, I looked at new machines during Black Friday, but I didn't really see any actual sales.
Yeah.
I can't pick up anything else.
So it's like no matter what I was, looking at, it was still going to run me like up to $2,500 for a new system.
Yeah, that stuff's pricey, man. That's what my son, I mean, he's been like a PC player his entire life, you know? He's always played PC. And then he started playing some consoles when he was out on deployment, because it was a lot easier to bring along like an Xbox Slim or whatever than it was to try to drag a PC around besides a laptop. He did go with a gaming laptop for a while. That cost him way too much money. But now he's like, I mean, he just full on loves it. I mean, he switched back to PC for WoW Classic, of course. He wasn't going to go without doing that.
Is he still going?
Yeah.
What server?
White Mane?
Guardians on me. There you go. Battleground's starting in 3 days.
I know, I was pretty tempted, but I'm staying away from it. The DDA beta getting extended too is going to keep me pretty busy through the holiday season. And then they're supposed to be, we don't know what they're going to open up yet, but they're going to unlock more maps and more content in some way.
Well, they're only releasing Warsong and Arathi Basin, so it's...
Yeah. Warsong, man. I love Warsong.
Yeah, it's okay. I liked AV, though. I think that was my favorite.
Yeah, I mean, AB is definitely a good one, too. I just always really loved Warsong. I don't know, your kills were so high, you know?
Yeah, I just like all the mini objectives in Alterac Valley.
Yeah.
Well, the exit's right there. Check over here. Nothing.
Well, I mean, don't buy it for the beta. Buy it because you want to play it. You know, I mean, the beta is... They've made it quite clear they're not going to give us... It's not an early access. It's a beta. You know, it's going to be limited content the whole time. I mean, as far as the game goes, it will be... You know... It'll be another Dungeon Defenders game in the franchise.
Are they still selling copies?
DDA?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they got their regular pre-order stuff up.
Because it's not available on Steam.
No, you have to go through their pre-order site. I'm not really sure why they did that. You'd think it would be easier to pre-order, just have it set up for pre-orders on Steam. But it's probably something to do with Steam's cut. Steam takes a pretty large cut.
Yeah, it's 30%.
Yeah. So that would be my guess. The beta is going on Steam.
Has there been any mention of altering the look of the characters?
Nah, I'm pretty sure they won't. They're not done by any means, but as far as the base character model, I can't imagine there being any changes. It's something that stands out really, really bad at the beginning when you very first start playing it. And then once you start seeing the maps and everything, like I don't even look at the characters much anymore. And somebody brings it up and it's like, oh yeah, it doesn't look great. But the world itself looks really good, you know? So it's easy to, I mean, once you get past that point, it's a lot more to enjoy. Good lord, how did I get on an entirely different floor? Ah, there's some ancient gloves.
I just got 4 fails in a row.
Oh man. I already had ancient gloves for that position. Oh well. God, you can burn through the gold, man.
Oh yeah, do you need some?
I'm still at like 600 million, but when we started today, I was just below 2 bill.
Yeah, it does go quick, especially if you're doing higher GRs.
Yeah.
Waldus, what?
How rude.
Are you still doing 110s, Bluffer?
Yeah, I just got my level Dawson Paragon. So I'm now.
So I guess you're done now.
Yeah, I beat the game.
You beat the game.
No, I need to go to Classic. I need to get some gold because, like, my tank needs to repair.
Oh, before the Dragon Raid? Yeah, we're doing Onyxia in 2 hours.
Yeah,
Nice.
so I need to repair and get some extra gold for repair run.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember those days.
Back in my day.
Poor main tanks, man.
Yeah, I'm tanking, yeah.
You clothies don't understand, Joe.
Yeah, and I also decided to level blacksmithing, so.
Clothies have their own costs.
Yeah, but it's not shit compared to the tank.
I just got a message from my buddy who used to work at Blizzard. He's like, "Hey, could you make me some rune-cloth bags easy for you?"
Good money in those bags, man.
Not anymore.
No?
No, not really.
Oh,
They
that's
sell for,
unfortunate.
Like 2 gold.
Oh, really? Oh, how times change. What's the hot item now for gold farming?
I don't know, actually. I just had to farm a bunch of Essence of Water for an enchant, and that place was camped all to hell.
Well,
Because those were selling
Devilsaur
for
went
50
down.
gold each. What's up?
Devilsaur went down.
Did it?
Yeah. I saw somebody selling the set for like 100 gold.
Well, it's still more than I got.
Need to get your pickaxe out. Get to work.
Yeah, I don't have any of those. I did alchemy on my priest, but I didn't keep up with herbalism because I was always in a dungeon instead of being out picking herbs.
Ain't having no flower picking.
Nope. Which means if I want to make potions, I gotta buy herbs, and the price on everything on the auction house is just crazy.
Yeah.
I can actually buy potions cheaper than it would cost me to make them.
Oh, jeez. Raycors. I got like 2 full sets of ancient Raycor sets now, and I just can't get any pieces. For the waste set.
Took me a long time to get usable ancient pieces for like waste. I don't know why. I would get a ton of ancients for IK and Breakers, which is not for the set I was wearing.
Yeah.
Still trying to find out what my daughter wants for dinner.
Food? Does she want food?
Yep.
How about delicious food?
Sounds even better.
Fan might not make it.
You might not make it back.
ISP might be down.
Are you still playing? You're not doing each season on the Switch too now, are you, Joe?
No, I actually haven't played Switch since the first season that I picked it up,
Oh, okay.
which was last Christmas. It's kind of a letdown after playing it on PC.
Is it?
Yeah.
What game?
I get that it's mobile and that would be cool, but I don't ever go anywhere.
Right. Fair enough.
What game?
Diablo on the Switch.
Oh, no. I don't do Diablo on anything but computer.
Yeah. I mean, it was pretty cool when I first tried it. But there's definite differences that you can notice. Mob density is much lower. They put the view of the screen is much closer.
Huh.
So it made it difficult for me to play the Impale build.
Right.
Because, it hunts elites, and it's so hard to see elites, let alone, find them in every nook and cranny on the map. Multi-shot was okay, because you could still shoot off screen.
I need food.
What are you gonna eat?
Food. Delicious food.
Nice. Order me some.
I don't think they deliver pizza to Arizona from Florida.
Nope. Can't have pizza.
Why not?
Yeah, exactly. That's one of the things that was on the list of. See, I don't get a list of what I want. I get a list of what I don't want.
No pizza, huh?
No pizza, no chicken, no burgers. I'm like,
Well, God, is there anything else? I mean,
exactly. And then we go, well, then what do you want? Like, I don't know.
You got Boston Market up there?
Yeah. Boston Market's not that good.
But it's food. Delicious food.
Eh.
AFK for a couple minutes.
While you order delicious food. I'll probably end up having to make something.
how dreadful.
I know, because I never get to make anything for myself then, because everything is sold in portions of 2. Everything is so explodey.
Very, very splody. And Zappy.
Oh, I see a speed pylon.
Sweet. Oh yeah.
Still doing 90s in 2 minutes.
That's crazy. I can't wait to see what see the power once I get some of these augments done.
Well, even upping it to hundreds doesn't slow us down that much. It'll, make it like 3 minutes.
Yeah. It's a Barbarian Whirlwind build. The crew. It got pretty heavily buffed this season. And then the seasonal buff just makes it even more enjoyable.
Well, what they buffed actually was Rend. They didn't buff Whirlwind. It's just that Whirlwind applies Rend.
Right. Well, that you got that new item.
Is Ambo's Pride like brand new, or did
I
they
thought
just?
Ambo's Pride was the brand new item. But I mean, I haven't played a Barbarian since like launch.
Yeah, it's been a long time for me. I tried to when they buffed all the sets, and so the waste set got the Whirlwind buffed by 10,000% or whatever. I tried it out, and it felt really weak compared to everything else.
Yeah.
Do come back again. What? I didn't even know I had. I can't pick up anything else.
Let's see if I can suggest something else.
These weapons feel like they never drop either. It seems like the chances of getting ancient are going to be pretty slim.
I actually found mine. But yeah, they don't drop very often. I saw somebody with a primal of the Bulkathos, and it rolled perfectly. Like it had
Oh damn.
CDR and 10% damage.
I like Diablo 3, Lawson, but I only like it usually for a few weeks every season. And then I grind myself out on it. But I mean, I've played the last, I want to say 5 seasons now. Pretty religiously, but that's one of the nice things about it, is you play it for a little while and then put it down. And then when a new season comes out, you go for it again, you know?
Yeah, it feels like we're playing this season longer than usual, though.
I think it's because we got something different to do. Like
Yeah.
the Barbarian, for both of us, this Barbarian build is very different than what we've both been playing, you know? Whether it be the Necro or the Demon Hunter.
Yeah, this is more fun than the Demon Hunter. Vaulting around the map kind of hurts my hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a pack here. Oh, and a pylon.
Nice. I don't know, man. Having those effects go off is definitely fun. I definitely like it. I like the pandemonium thing.
Yeah, the when it rains gold from the sky, and then those the golden like star falls.
Yeah.
Those are my favorites.
Well, I mean, we're leveling up gems. There, listen. You don't do the hardest content because your objective is to get as many runs in as quick as possible, right? So you go as high as you can go and still keep runs at like. Well, I mean, Joe says under 3 minutes. Normally, when I'm playing, I shoot for going under 4, but Joe don't play. When runs start going over 3 minutes, he starts saying, "Oh man, we so slow."
Skylar says the same thing.
Does he?
He's like, "Oh, was that too slow for you?"
Thanks for subscribing, Cranky.
The only time I don't mind slow GRs is when we're pushing main gems.
That's why I'm surprised that you're not going with the charge thing. Seems like that adds a nice chunk of mobility to this build.
I like this playstyle.
Yeah.
Just spin around, hit a couple keys, and I'm still able to do 120s.
Spin around, hit a couple keys. I'm hoping by the end of the weekend I'll be able to solo a 120. I mean, we'll see. I got a lot of augments and stuff to do.
Well, even without augments, you could probably do a 115.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it would take 15 minutes, so.
Right. Yeah, it'll take like the full time. But you
Yeah,
can
I
still
could see
do it.
doing it. I mean,
I mean,
when
that'd
I
be
went
one
up,
way to push your gems.
yeah.
At the very least, I'm sure you could push your main gems to 110 without
Dang.
too much effort.
I've been with the ease of clearing floors. I've made one 90% roll, and it failed. And I was like, all right, all hundreds, or I'm not doing it. My very first 90% chance failed. It's like, what the hell, man?
Yeah, I'll gamble down to 30%, but I won't go lower than. Like, I won't click it if it says 30%.
30%. I mean, then it doesn't seem. I don't know. Something seems broken about their percentages.
Yeah.
It's never. I mean, I don't know. I can't tell you how many times over the last 5 seasons I failed 90% rolls. I mean, it sure as hell is a lot more than 10% of the time. You know? Alright, here we go. 90% roll. Oh, it made it. Let's go an 80.
Yeah, I mean, I'm used to gambling at 60% to get those last 10 levels.
Yeah.
And it usually takes 3 runs to get all 10 points.
I haven't pushed my main gems up very high. They're all
Are you working on them right now?
85s. I did on that last run, but I've been doing all day is getting my fodder gem for augments upgraded. So I'll have
No, you should push your main gems because you can get to 91 doing 90s. And then once you're at 91, we can bump it to 100.
Oh, I know. I just hate it when I fail the rolls. It just pisses me off.
Yeah. Just gotta get used to it.
Oh,
So
I will
I'm gonna
never
have to-
get used to it.
I gotta hop out and make pasta for my daughter.
It's all good.
I will be back.
Sounds good.
guys are being very quiet.
Yeah, I'm just grinding them. I need to get to 60 in 3 days.
What character?
A rogue. Undead rogue.
That won't be too bad then.
I'm level 30.
Got a little ways to go.
Yeah. I'm just leveling this guy up to be BRD pickpocket.
Ah, nice.
So I can keep up with the paying my tank repairs, consumables, and profession.
Yeah, my gold on hand is getting a tad low. 171.
I just repaired with my tank and I have like 2 gold left.
Ouch.
Yeah, you should do something about that, bro.
Yeah, that's why I'm leveling my rogue. So I can do like BRD pickpocket runs and then just like funnel it to my tank.
I'm gonna go farm me some soul shards. And then if I got time left over, I'm gonna hit up Mardon and farm some gold down there.
Ah, yeah, you got it easy. Not that easy, but you got it easy.
Is there not any farmable items that are easy money on the auction house these days, or?
Well, not as a tank. Because like if I had to respec, I would be spending a lot of money, so it's like not worth for me to.
Yeah.
I really need to do some strat running. Or soul notes.
I was selling my tanking services, but they don't buy them anymore. Yeah, I used to like 20 gold per run.
Yeah. It's been a long time since I played, but we used to sell back in Wrath of the Lich King is the last time I played really heavily, and we'd sell ICC runs. Made some pretty good gold doing that.
Yeah, but I think that is like when you didn't get like raid lock. Because now if you have like a locker, you can't go in on a different raid. You have to go on your own.
Right,
raid.
like the old system.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it way too much. The only reason I really didn't start playing Classic is I've just got some real addiction problems with the honor system. Must have High Warlord and Grand Marshal.
Oh yeah.
Like back in the original days, I did both. I actually did the High Warlord grind. That was like 8 months or whatever. And then I switched over to Alliance and got Grand Marshal too.
Jesus, dude.
Yeah. I mean, it was excessive. It was a problem. And I just, because of that, I've stayed away from WoW Classic.
Yeah, I had a different addiction that prevented me from getting that, and that's called food.
Yeah, I thought about going PvP, but the servers, the popular servers, we're having like huge queues. Uh, so I decided like, well, fuck it, let's go PvE.
Yeah.
And here I am.
I leveled on a PvP realm the first time around. Never again.
Never forget.
Well, I mean, when you're just wanting to get leveled and stuff, it can definitely be a little irritating. The fun with PvP servers doesn't come until after all that. Just have to deal with the pain going through the leveling process, you know?
Yeah.
And Reddit was in a freaking uproar right as Phase 2 hit. Like, nobody could level, evidently. Like, they were camping the entrances to dungeons and all that kind of crap.
Yeah.
But once you made it into the dungeon, like you don't leave the dungeon until you're like 10 levels. So like you get like 5 levels in there.
Yeah, but you have to step out at one point and reset the instance.
Yeah, that's true.
My pizza needs to get here now.
The driver's gonna get lost.
Thought in favor of the bold.
Not a whole lot of people on right now.
Nah, they probably just gonna log like 10 minutes after raid.
Raid log, yeah.
Someone me, please.
No, last couple of times, people have most people have actually run down.
Yeah.
The first couple of guild raids, I was summoning half the fucking raid. It was like, it was after that second time that I started complaining about it, and Broken started saying something about it.
Yeah, I mean, why you're just gonna show up late then? It's not. It doesn't take. Doesn't take much to just like.
People would literally sit AFK in freaking Undercity for 15 freaking minutes.
Yeah.
And it's like, if you're gonna go AFK, freaking fly. been a minute since I've had to rearrange my bars for dungeon.
Why are you rearranged?
Well,
Oh, you're doing the mana runs.
my bars have been set up for raid for a week and a half, 2 weeks. Whenever I started Diablo.
A week ago?
Has it only been a week?
Yeah.
Food.
Fortune favors the bold. See you soon. What a steal. I cannot afford that.
I don't think I've gotten a single thing gambling this season that is usable.
Welcome to Diablo.
Oh yeah. Should have switched over to that gold set as soon as Jill left.
Oh.
Running out. What's going on, Thaden? How you doing? Running some GR90s with Joe, but he had to step away for a minute and make some food since he's the official chef in the family. Well, it's really your four most common builders, to be honest, Brian, and then switch to you can add in a DPS hero, or I mean, if you've got enough Ascension, then your DPS hero is actually one of your builders as well. Like for me, I run with usually 2 monks in EV, and then an optional 4th, depending on what I'm doing at the time. I do 2 monks because one is my DPS character and does boost auras and sky guards, and then the other monk does flame auras and lightning strike auras. It's going good, Thaden. The seasonal buff this season is super fun. Don't see it as much when I'm farming gold here because I'm making sure to kill every mob and not necessarily going through it the fastest. But depending on what your kill streak stacks up to, you get different effects, and it's been extremely fun. Yeah, well, bees got changed, is what the deal is. How the game is now is no more than 3 bees can attack a single target at a time. So say you had like 3 hornets nests in a lane and there's only 1 ogre. Only 3 of those 9 bees are going to actually do anything. Oops, I went the wrong way. And then the rest of them are going to just sit there. And then in addition to that, when they made that change, it also did something a little bit suspect to the AI of the bees. And it made them so they're not attacking a lot of times like you think they should be. Like they'll be going after the wrong targets, or they'll just not attack at all. I've heard of it, Thaden, but I've never played it. Warhammer, that Chaos Bane from Warhammer had some updates. I might end up giving that another look after Diablo 3 season's done. Depends on if I got the ARPG itch out of my system or not. And then as soon as they add whatever they're adding into the DDA beta, I'll be grinding the crap out of that for sure.
I can't carry anymore. I need to go back.
Anxious to see some more information. They said later this month. Not given any specifics. Now, I also know that Chromatic, as a developer, does take a Christmas break normally. So what's today? Today's the 7th. I'm going to guess whatever the update that's coming later this month will probably be here within the next 2 weeks. Because they'll want to get it out and have a few days before they go on their Christmas break. Coming out of early beta. I'll have to look at it and see. I've heard of it, but I've never played it. Golds goes so quick. Let's see if Joe will do a few puzzle rings when he gets back. They didn't change the flame aura at all. It's just in a really good place. The flame aura became so good because of just what they did with the game, turning the game into hard counters. So every enemy of every Chaos level, with the exception of Chaos 2, is susceptible to flame auras. So every special Chaos enemy they added in, flame auras is going to naturally counter 6 of the 7 mobs, and that just made flame auras super, super popular. That's why you see them so much. Everybody does the Earth Shatter because it's currently bugged and it procs your weapon shards and mods. So if you use the Shatterquake mod on an Earth Shatter tower, it's glitchy, and that's why you see so many of them. But then, in addition, the Petrify combo is really strong, and that's combining Poison and Earth. So you put up a Poison Dart tower and then an Earth Shatter tower, and it petrifies the enemies. And it's extremely good crowd control, is why you see a lot of that. So it's one of those two things, either the buggy Shatterquake or the Petrify combo is why you see people using those so much. If you search, if you do a YouTube search for 1 amp warrior, that's the build that I've been using. I've gone up like hundreds of onslaught floors with it. It's just super, super effective. But as far as like an easy meta with the original 4 heroes, it would definitely be a Poison Dart tower, an Earth Shatter tower on every lane, and then any other source of damage. So, like, do those two and then add in Flame Auras on top of it, or something along those lines. I just did a high onslaught floor with it a few days ago. It should be a relatively new video on the channel. But it's really good, It makes it so you don't need anything but the original 4 heroes if you're just starting the game. Or just want to play with the original 4 heroes, Yeah, the Monk and the Initiate have slightly different abilities. I'm actually going to play some Initiate quite a bit, I think, after the DDA beta is over, because I got used to that Boost Monk playstyle in the beta. But basically, the Monk can boost themselves, and that's why you see way more Monk, because that's how you get the power for like those big Monk nuke builds. The Initiate can't boost herself, but she can boost her defenses instead. So it's super strong. It's just not, everybody wants to run around and nuke stuff. So if you play the Initiate, basically your towers do all the work. If you play the Monk, you have the big shots, and your towers still do most of the work, but you've got that big nuke power for the bosses. Yeah, I want to, Theoden. I just haven't done it yet. I need to get off my butt and get to it. With this season buff being so much fun, I've been playing a little bit more Diablo 3 the last few days, while we wait for some more. I'm still going to be playing the DDA beta too. Have you popped in and checked it out yet, Thaden? I debated on doing that today, though. I was either going to do some Diablo, some 7 Days to Die, or some Stardew. But then Discord, Discord was down all morning. Then it started working again, and Joe was playing some Diablo 3. I figured I'd just go for it. Waiting for it to come to console. Fair enough. Doesn't seem like I got that much gold out of that. I just realized I didn't have myself muted in Discord, so I was talking to those guys, and they were listening to me talk to you guys. I just muted myself now, though. They were patient. They didn't say anything. I'm looking forward to Diablo 4, Brian. Things look good. It's just so far off still, you know? I mean, it definitely looks interesting, though. I'll 100% give it a play when it comes out. I mean, definitely looks so far so good, you know? Yep. Joe back. Set their status to available. You really liked it on the Switch? Fair enough. Got 28. Yeah, 28 now. What's my strength up to? I'm at about half of where Joe is at. Wow. I got a long ways to go still. But I've only got one piece augmented, and it's got a low level augment on it too. Swap back here.
But the minions of hell grow stronger.
Here we go. Looks like Joe's back. You back there, Joe?
I'm back.
What up? How's the pasta?
It was good. Well, mine was good. My wife's was made out of chickpea or something.
Oof.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Chickpea pasta.
It didn't even cook right. It was all frothy and. I was telling her, I'm like, there's something wrong with your. It's not reacting to how pasta does.
Frothy pasta does not sound. Sounds like something's a little off there.
Anything good drop while I was gone?
I just grinded some gold and got a few more keystones. But yeah, nothing. I want to try to get a few augments done today, and probably play some DDA later. Imagine that.
I'm spinning so fast I couldn't click that port.
$90 is where the amount of loot caps out, isn't it?
That's what I read, but then I don't know. This season, I seem to still get yellows and blues with it.
Huh. Maybe something changed over the years, and
Yeah, maybe 100 is the new
could be
record again.
up to 300 hours in Gears of War 5. Damn. Minute 54. Not too shabby.
Yeah, it all depends on density and power.
Oh yeah.
If you get a speed pylon with a power pylon, you just run through.
Oh yeah, just annihilate everything so fast.
Just see them explode.
It just dropped, yep.
Yeah, that must have been a power pylon. Stuff's dying way too easy.
I think it was, yeah.
Have you been working on the season journey?
I went through to unlock the starter set. Never ended up using it. It's still sitting in my mailbox. But I haven't done the rest yet.
I think starter set for Demon Hunter is multi-shot, so you should...
Oh, really? Oh, that's a thought. Give me a gold farmer.
The cosmetic pet that you get for completing the journey is pretty cool.
Is that little goblin thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does
I like
look
the way
cool.
It looks kind of like a Tyrael goblin or something.
Yeah.
Like an angelic goblin.
Yeah, I need to go through this season before the season ends. I got to get the character squared away too. I logged over to my non-seasonal account, and it's such a it's just bad.
Yeah, I spent some time cleaning mine up. The conquests this season are really easy.
Are they?
It's like do a GR 75 solo, level 3 gems to 65.
Huh.
And then Avarice, which is a 50 million gold streak, which is really easy on a Demon Hunter. And then another one was to solo our GR 45 without any set items. And that's pretty easy if you're using a Yang's and a Deadman's.
I haven't gotten either of those yet. I've gotten quite a few Demon Hunter drops now, but I haven't gotten a DML or a Yang's yet.
I didn't get a Yang's until I was Paragon 575.
Oh, damn. And you were playing Demon Hunter, huh?
Yeah.
Dang.
And I was trying to get one. Like, I was upgrading rare.
Oh, I got
all my resources.
You mind doing a couple of puzzle rings real quick? I got a ancient and a regular to blue.
Sure.
Been saving that one there till I had somebody else.
You want to run through and kill everything and then go back and loot?
Sure.
It's always funny when you get the blue one, the sire, because they have that deeper laugh. It's like,
Yeah.
yeah, there goes the screen pausing.
Seems like a pretty decent one here.
Jeez. So much loot.
I mean, I'm so early into the season compared to what I normally do, and I'm already having to convert gems. I just haven't been getting shit for gems.
You get most of those from the puzzle rings.
Yeah, I haven't gotten many puzzle rings. That's a big part of it. This is the second puzzle ring I've done this whole season so far.
Oh, I got a big collection of them. And that's after we're running a bunch. It's usually better to run these in 4-mans. You get more stuff.
Oh, is it?
Jeez, full again.
So much loot.
Is there anything you're looking for, or just ancient of what you already have?
Yeah, pretty much.
I can't carry on.
God dang, man. One little pile and I filled up.
You want to keep working on this, or do you want a demon hunter?
I'm good either way. You gotta leave soon, don't you?
I should leave in like 15 minutes. Take a shower before the raid.
Yeah, I guess I could do a demon hunter here. God, these things are awesome for materials and everything.
Jeez, I almost forgot we still gotta kill a goblin.
Yeah.
You want me to click it? Or are you still picking stuff up.
Let's see, I got a couple more. I think I'm just about cleared of everything. Let's see. Yeah, you can click it. Come on out, you big fatty.
This was a good change too, the ancient puzzle ring. I like that.
Yeah. You know, I like Path of Exile. I just absolutely hate that it makes you go through the story every season, though. Or every league. That's my main complaint about Path of Exile. I know that it only takes a few hours, but it's a few hours that I just don't want to do. You know? You have to pre-order it to have access to the beta, Tat.
Is your, I guess you can see if this one's any better. It's not ancient, but...
What you got? Oh,
that's
crap.
what the cap is.
Accidentally sold or trashed a bovine Bardiche.
Oh, it's okay. I got a bunch of those if you need it.
Don't really need it. It's funny.
Alright, so you want to do a power level?
Yeah, might as well.
Switch. You're leader, right? Oh, I'm leader.
Let's see.
One anyway. Change it to...
You can't
Man, we'll
use
start
numbers in
making
the name. Are you the leader or am I the leader?
Yeah, but I changed the difficulty. Unable to start games. Seasonal heroes can't play with non-seasonal heroes.
Oh shit, did I start a non-seasonal? God dang it. Let me trash her.
I was wondering why you suddenly had 1,281.
Let me go ahead and click the seasonal button now.
Skylar's been playing Grim Dawn, and
I
I've
saw
got that
that.
installed. I bought all the expansions, and I just never played it.
Yeah. What's going on, Tim? Am I going to play more DDA or DD2? Well, I mean, over the next several months. Once the beta's gone, I'll probably switch back over to DD2 and play more of it for sure. And then once DDA launches, I'll without a doubt play more DDA than DD2. I mean, I've already put 10,000 hours into DD2. Yeah, I want to play the new stuff.
All right, I got a Gem of Ease leveled to 102.
Holy shit. That's good stuff.
Yeah, it's plus 5,600 experience per kill.
It's going good, Tim. I'm taking a little charity power level here now from Joe before he has to go raiding. Getting me a Demon Hunter added to the agenda, but I've been playing the Barbarian and it's super fun. The changes to Rend and Whirlwind builds being viable because of it are just so nice. But a Demon Hunter is always nice to have, you know?
You could probably run along with me. I clear the whole screen.
Probably could, huh? You a Crusader this season? I played a whole lot of Crusader way back when it first came out. So I haven't done much Crusader through the seasons.
I loved my lawn bombardment Crusader.
That was just last season you were doing that, wasn't it?
No. I tried it 2 seasons ago when they introduced the... What was it? Maybe it was the season of nightmares, whatever. It just wasn't as strong. It can't compete. It like caps out at GR 90 or something.
Oh,
it's
dang.
just a super fun build to play.
Yeah.
I tried the new Crusader set, but I didn't care for the playstyle. It's really powerful.
It's that Holy Shotgun, and then using that like that old Holy Shotgun build.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed that back in the day, but I don't think I would enjoy it as much now. That's what I played on the Xbox, that Holy Shotgun build.
Stepping into poo.
I must have stepped into poo. The Barbarians made me lazy, man. Ignoring all that shit, just rolling right through it.
Yeah, I like how tanky it is too.
But there's poo everywhere, Joe. How do you not step in it?
Tippy toe.
Must tippy toe through the poo. At level 57 already. Haven't even finished the first rift.
Careful.
Oh.
I didn't get that guy. There we go.
I got night stalked. Oof.
He pooed you.
I couldn't even get out of it in time. I was running straight out of it. No luck.
So once you're 70, you can just claim all those pieces and have a full set.
Yeah, that's awesome. I didn't realize it was the multi-shot set, or I probably would have done this already.
I just got a piece too.
What am I doing? I didn't loot anything. Oh, nice. $61 in one run. That's impressive. You said your gem of ease is over 100?
Yeah, it's 101, 102.
Dang.
I leveled it just to power level people.
Yeah, that's a good call there. Put the movement speed in real quick.
There's going to be poison on the floor here.
Uh-oh.
I have more control now. I've become stronger.
Can't pass up a complimentary death's breath just laying there. I see whirlwinds going everywhere. I must be getting closer.
That's the pandemonium effect. Goblin. Oh, it's a gold goblin.
My training has paid off.
Did they give you very much?
I didn't even look.
Probably not much in comparison to just running the gold build.
I got a 21 million or 23 million streak going right now, but it's only a T6.
Yeah. Are you using?
Usually when I do a T16, I end up with like 100 million gold.
Oh dang!
Almost.
You're not farming gold on your Barb at all, huh?
No, only on the Demon Hunter.
Gotcha.
there's no room to make a gold build out of the build that we're running. Like, there's just no spots to give up.
Yeah. I can't remember what I gave up.
You have to give up the Captain Crimsons.
No, I kept the Captain Crimsons. I gave up the...
Well, I was watching you, and you replaced the belt from Captain Crimson.
Yeah,
so
but I changed it. I went back and picked the Captain Crimsons back up. I can't remember what I've been doing.
Yeah, I mean, you'd sacrifice a lot of damage.
Oh man, so close, 68. I thought.
We'll just keep going. This is a nice open map.
Yeah.
There's a pool right here. So.
Almost there.
You get a quarter of a level just for closing the room.
Oh, do you?
Yep.
Oh, there it is anyway. Sweet.
All right.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
No problem.
And now, should just be able to check my mail. Oh, look at that. I didn't even look at it and see that it was the right set. Nice. There's a full set of gear for me. I just need what? I need a weapon. And I still need a DML. Which I can roll for those too.
Let me see.
Thanks for subscribing there, Johan. I appreciate it. There we go. Full set. Armor, anyway.
So I can, let's try like an 80. Let's see how that goes. Crap, I started right there.
I shouldn't have moved.
Oh, this is a GR. You don't have to.
Oh,
You
yeah,
don't have to
yeah.
come along. Although I guess it's more exciting to watch than
Yeah,
seeing you
it's all good.
sit around in town.
Autumn Meow. Autumn Meow is really good for hero damage hero. But nothing really compares to Dragolich. Dragolich you can just use on every single hero. It doubles the damage that your defenses do too, so it's... You know, it's just the best all-around pet, by far. Autumn Meow, the thing with Autumn Meow is... It's a very selfish pet. It only buffs you. Where Dragolich puts a debuff on the enemy. So, like, your entire party gets the benefits of it, not just you. So, although Autumn Meow is more of a buff, it's more of a buff to you personally, but doesn't include your defenses and doesn't include other players in your party. Yeah, any Dragolich. The prefix on it is just the color. So Terror tells you what color it is. But they're all the same. So any Dragolich will do. But yeah, it's the Terror Dragolich for 7,500 medals. Defender medals. It's just definitely the best all-around DPS pet. I'm gonna stay at the entrance this time. Not get all uppity. Thinking I'm all hot stuff on my freshly geared Demon Hunter that doesn't have a bow yet.
Yeah, I come close to dying in here. Aldershot's not that tanky, and I only have 2 augments on this guy.
Only 2.
Yeah, I put him on the primals.
Must be nice.
Primal DML.
Must
and
be nice
primal.
having primals laying around.
It is. The DML is perfectly rolled too.
That's awesome.
I gotta get a matching Yangs. Jeez, what the hell, die?
God, it's so funny how long it takes the leveling up to catch up. It just now popped up that I hit level 43.
Jeez. That was... Maybe I should do the carries on the Barb.
Too slow for you, was it, Joe?
You throwing your crappy gems on there?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not even gonna sell those. Like, nah.
No. Too out of the way. Running over to sell them crappy gems.
So on my Demon Hunter, I wear an Obsidian Zodiac so that I can cube the Flavor of Time and wear a Squirt's necklace. But if you want to do the focus restraint thing, I've got a shitty focus.
I actually have... Or no, I guess I have them with strength on them. I'd have to re-roll them.
Yeah, I mean, this has a socket, but the stats are kind of poo.
My training has paid off.
I'll drop it to 75.
I got some bracers out of the deal, at least.
I know what we could do. Switch.
Huh. I got all these focuses that I held on to, and I didn't hold on to any restraints, it looks like.
Let's do some puzzle rings.
Nice. Does attack speed, attack damage, ability power? Nah, pets, the damage of pets in DD2 is dismal, so just completely ignore it. DD2 pets are all about the ability. So, I mean, even the stat that's on it, I mean, ideally you want the right stats, but it's so little that it's just not a big deal at all. Pets are not like how they were in DD1. They weren't, you know, like some super powerful addition to your character. It's just like, you know, an extra ability to bring along, and that's about it.
Oh crap. just realized we're in a T6. I thought we were still in T6.
Oh crap.
I'll have to change it after this one.
I need to go back.
How weird. I got an ancient piece too and a T6. I mean, it wasn't a piece I need,
Oh,
but
yeah. Let's hop out and raise the difficulty.
okay.
But my foes are weaker.
See, I want a Dawn in the cube, right?
Yep.
I've got.
Pretty important.
Already
They're
got-
easy to make though.
I could have swore I had a Dawn. Maybe I threw it in the cube already. Prepare. No, there it is. And that's Calamity. Hell Trapper. There it is.
Oh, I heard Gel Gob.
Oh, nice. Boom.
That's a lot of crap.
Yeah, it is.
There's a gold route.
There's a restraint. Perfect. That'll get me started anyway.
Yeah, you just need to craft yourself some Captain Crimsons.
Now, once you unlock that recipe, you have it on all, right?
Yep.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah, do you already have a Rorg in the cube?
I already have a what?
Ring of Royal Grandeur?
Yeah.
Yeah, you might want to get one to wear. Just so you can run both amulets. What was that?
I constantly do that. It's so irritating. Interrupt my
Throw an impale or something.
whatever I have on right click. I didn't even. Yeah, it was an impale. What's going on, Takis? Here we go. Putting the Ancient Dawn in the cube. I didn't bother saving the non-ancients. Where's my DML? I could gamble for one of those, probably.
That's I got my first primal DML from gambling, and then the perfect one I actually found. Like,
Oh
dropped
wow,
on the
you've had
ground.
2 primal DMLs this season?
Yeah, like the one that I gambled, it was okay. It wasn't perfect because it didn't roll with discipline on it,
Yeah.
but it was usable. It was still pretty good. And then I got the perfect one.
Dang.
Shit.
Where's Halo streams? I haven't jumped on the Halo bandwagon yet. I got some people telling me how awesome Halo Reach is and I need to get to it. And I got other people telling me that Halo Reach is like the worst Halo game ever. And don't bother until the other Halo games come out. So I've gotten a lot of mixed advice as far as Halo goes.
Is it free on Game Pass?
I think so, yeah. Most of my friends are playing on Steam though, so I would end up getting it on Steam.
Oh.
How long is it taking you guys to do Nixia runs these days? Still takes a while, huh?
The past few tries, we've done it on the first, so a half hour.
Oh, that's awesome. It's always irritating when a Nixia ends up taking forever.
I mean, as long as people listen. It goes
Well,
pretty
I mean,
quick.
that's
It's not like
pretty
a
much
GPS race.
the name of the game with every single raid, Joe. As long as people listen.
Well, I mean, there's some like in MC, there's mechanics, but then there's some mobs that it's like a DPS check, and if you're just not doing enough DPS, or if you don't have enough fire resistance or something like that,
Right.
then you just can't progress. But if it's just a matter of, hey, don't fucking stand here, or hey, don't click that, or don't whatever.
There's a DML. It's a crappy one, but it'll get me started.
Nice. Well, it rolled with discipline on it. That's
Yeah.
not crappy. Well, it's 150, but yeah, to change that elemental arrow to CDR, that's pretty perfect.
150 is as low as it gets, isn't it?
I think so, yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize you read one again.
But it's not ancient anyway, so
Right, so it's junk. It's
not
trash.
junk. It's not junk. I mean,
It's complete trash.
it's like your first car.
Exactly. What was your first car?
Mine was a Mustang.
Was it a beater?
My dad bought and sold cars, and
Oh.
so he would basically just like let us drive whatever he was fixing up to sell.
Well, yeah, you had
Because-
an N though. In there.
Yeah,
My first
It was
car
like-
was a 1978 Plymouth Champ. Let me tell you, that thing was the biggest piece of shit. When it finally broke down, I was at the St. Louis airport, and I called. At the time, I was working for a company that actually had a tow division, like a tow truck division. I called them up, and they're like, "Dude, I mean, we'll cut you a break and all, but you do realize that the towing bill is going to cost more than that car's worth." And I'm like, "Well, what should I do then?" He's like, "Leave it on the side of the road."
leave it.
So I ended up leaving it there, and he's like, "We can come get it eventually to keep you from being fined or whatever." Because it was actually on the in the airport on one of the little ramps coming out of the parking garage. So, I mean, it wasn't blocking the ramp, but it was in the way.
Oh, that sucks.
And it ended up staying there for like 2 days. They came and towed it, and then I ended up scrapping it for like to cover the tow bill or something.
Yeah, I drove my share of beaters though. Like cars where the gas gauge doesn't work, you just randomly run out of gas. You're like, God damn it.
Oh yeah. Put an unnecessary amount of hours into ODST. Well, I mean, I think most of us could say we've put an unnecessary amount of hours into lots of different.
Which one's ODST? Is that the music game?
I think so. What's going on there, Aristocat? ODST is a music game, right?
I think we watched.
I think it's Halo. Halo DST.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. No, I'm thinking of something else then.
I don't know. What server you play on, Joe?
Server for Classic?
Yeah,
Mancrick.
there you go.
We are in a guild called the Silent Circle, and we are recruiting.
There you go, y'all. What's going on, Aiden?
So I play a Holy Priest, and last night I got the parts for Benediction.
Oh, nice.
So I logged in early.
It's so
and did the
funny
quest
how
and
fast
got
people are
this
getting through all that. I mean,
Wait,
even
you already got
now.
Yeah, I got it. I spent a couple hours farming stuff to get the materials for the enchant. So that one staff gives me plus 161 to healing.
Yeah, that's a big deal.
So now my total healing is like plus 550. I could downrank my spells even more.
So it's your fault if the main tank dies, is what you're saying.
It's always my fault.
Nah, but there's like some like the courthounds. Sometimes like they hit you twice, and if they crit, you basically get one.
Yeah, I don't really feel bad when people die anymore, you know? You'd be like, ah. Now it's like, fuck, man, there's nothing I could do about that.
Yep. I usually just
Died.
play the season for a few weeks every time a new season comes, Brandon. But yeah, I love it.
Yeah, me too. 2 weeks, like, I think the most I ever did was a month because I had absolutely nothing else to play.
Yeah.
But you could pretty much do everything in 2 weeks. Today is 2 weeks, right? That it's been out?
It dropped on a Friday, so yesterday.
Oh, that's right, it's Saturday.
This is only, hell, I think I'm just now hitting the 1 week mark. For me, I started so late. So late, I was a week behind. This will definitely help my gem situation out, though.
Yeah, you get a lot of golden gems doing these. I got a couple of ancient ones too, but we should save that for 4-mans.
Yeah. I didn't realize I wouldn't have popped that one earlier. I knew there was more. I don't know what I was thinking. I haven't gotten very high yet, Brandon. I'm still working on it. My highest solo, I think, is 103. Or no, 103 is the highest I've done in a group. My highest solo is like 90 something. Obviously, when I did the 103 in the group, I was getting carried.
Who carried you in a 103?
I imagine it was you.
I don't remember doing a 103.
I think the very first one I jumped into after
Oh, maybe
After I got
me,
power
Skylar,
leveled,
and,
I think you and Skylar were showing off.
Hey, there's some shoulders.
You and Skylar were showing off, saying, "Look at me, all my fancy shit."
Look how I spin.
I got
There's
the
a guild
moves.
name called Tabula Rasa. Isn't that an item from PoE?
I don't know. I don't play PoE. It's too complicated for me. I might play PoE 2 though, because they're upgrading the graphics engine. One of the things that always held me back from it was just the look of the game.
Don't like the way it looks, huh?
Nah, I mean that could just be that the newbie areas don't look very good because that's as far as I ever got. I played to like level 30. This game just isn't for
Once
me.
you get some different abilities unlocked and you get a couple of the little cosmetics on your abilities, things start looking exceptionally cooler. For sure, in PoE.
Yeah. I mean, maybe it would be better if I just played it with other people who were playing, but the one time I tried, it was like I was with Omni and Cookie, and they kept playing without me. Oh, fuck this.
Yeah. Omni ended up blowing through it fairly quickly.
Did they do the season with the turrets? Or
No.
is that not out yet?
No, that's the one that just is ending now.
Oh, so we missed it.
It wasn't, it wasn't what I thought it was going to be. I
So
looked
not
at it. I
tower
looked at other
defense?
people playing it. I mean, it was tower. It had tower defense aspects, but you had to grind through all that other bullshit. You would have hated it.
Probably. I think I'm going to try Wolson when it comes out.
Somebody mentioned that on stream earlier and said I need to look at it.
Yeah, it's not out until January 31st, and they haven't like shown everything that comes with it, but it sounds like it'll be pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's only like a $25 game, something like that.
Nice.
How much gold you get?
1.8 bill.
Let's do one more. I got 10 minutes.
Okay.
We will act immediately on the more troubling aspects of this report with
God
respect
dang it.
to
I was...
alcohol use and the anecdotal references
Oh, shit. I'm in the old one.
So your son can't convince you to come play WoW on the PvP server, huh?
He's trying. He's still trying. He hasn't given up yet.
So are they raiding and everything, or?
Yeah, they actually have
Than we are.
my son is... He went with a priest too. He's playing a priest and he's like main healing, and they got a really good tank and they've been doing really well with their raids. I was kind of surprised because like back in the day and during the vanilla times, I mean, we did raids, but it was a chore because it was all PvP people, you know? We powered through everything though because we had so many warlords and high warlords and everything, and back then you could get through pretty much everything up to
PvP gear
Nax.
was crazy.
Yeah, I mean, you could get through all the way up to Nax with just having PvP gear. But yeah, they're doing really good. He said he's a little bummed that not more people don't show up for their world PvP nights, camping outside of Molten Citadel and stuff. Well, I mean, Molten Citadel's kind of a joke. I mean, or Molten Core, Molten Citadel. Derp.
Right, I know what you're talking about.
Molten Core
Camp
is
Black Rock Mountain.
easy peasy, and I mean now everybody doing it. It's got
It's
10
just
years
funny to me that
experience
it's
running it.
scheduled as an event.
Oh, definitely. You gotta have World PvP night, man.
Is it just one night a week?
Well, nah, back in the day it was every night, but
Yeah.
now it's, you know, they're all. Everybody we played with is now 30 years old, 40 years old, whatever, and they've got wives and kids and jobs. So definitely not every night anymore. My son's probably doing it every night because he's at that stage in his life where, you know, if his girl doesn't like him going out on World PvP night, well, you know where she can go. He's at that stage of his life.
Yeah.
He is yet to get to the point where he's being told what to do.
Switch to the Barbarian.
Yeah, you use the puzzle ring in the cube to get the... You just drop it in. I mean, I don't have one on me, but you just pop it in and hit transmute and away you go.
Okay, let's do some 90s.
I'm gonna hide over here. I haven't even set
Yeah,
my
I'll try to
skills up yet.
Clear all this so you can hang out there.
Gonna give me room to run around. Joe
Give
giving
you
me
room
run
to-
around room, y'all.
To stand, anyway. That's when nothing comes running at you.
One of these days, there's gonna be a strafe build, and it's gonna be glorious.
That would be so good. I can't think of anything else, you know, that they could devote to a set that would be fun. Someone was saying that it might be a chakram build. That doesn't sound fun to me. That's just
Nah,
another
it
version of
doesn't.
multi-shot.
Yeah, it's just an
Well,
RNG
something
thing. Mark, you'll get them just as you're doing greater rifts. I haven't
What,
gotten
puzzle
many
rings?
the puzzle rings. This
Yeah, it's
season, I've
puzzle
only
rings.
gotten 2, but like last season, by this point, I had probably had, I don't know, some ridiculous amount of them already. So it's just
we've
an
already
RNG
run.
thing.
We must have run over 50 already, and I still have another 10 in the cube. 2 of them are ancient.
Oh, dang. What's
You
going
get a lot
on there,
of
Mafia? Long time no see. Give me my damn bow.
Are you done gambling?
No, I'm
Or,
kicking it in the start of the
upgrade
rift here. I'm just, since I see you're at almost to the end, I was just calling for it already.
Running out of mobs. There we go.
All right, Quicksilver, take it easy, man. Thanks for swinging by.
Do you have a bunch of Ramaldinis?
I do.
I got an extra one if you want it. I got a stack of like 38 in the.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, it should get it, huh?
For my non-seasoned, I have almost 3 full stacks.
Holy crap. I've never really bothered doing anything to like specifically farm those puzzle rings. They just as you play, you're
I
gonna
don't
just
think
get
you
them.
can.
They're saying there's something about between 35 and 39 spamming rolls for rings. But I've never bothered.
From Kadala?
I don't know. I guess that's what he's talking about. Looks like a Yang's in the top right spot. It does, huh? I don't know. It's got that different, It could be. I don't think it is, though.
You could view my profile and look at my Demon Hunter.
How do you do that again? Or I can just click on you, view profile.
Right click on the portrait. It's kind of a distinctive look.
Yeah, I don't think that one's it. 13,727 dexterity. Let me look at your... Oh my
That's
god,
nothing
dude.
compared to the
18,000 strength on your Barb? Jesus. Holy crap.
Look at my non-seasoned Demon Hunter and see how much of a difference Paragon makes. He's got like 22,000 dexterity.
Woo, holy shit. So that's what it looks like when you organize your heroes after the season, huh?
Yeah.
You pull mine up, there's like a list of like 16 different different ones.
Yeah, I usually consolidate.
I gotta go through and clean all that up. Alright, Mafia, take it easy. Have fun. There'll be a Yang's in here somewhere, Tim. I'll be multi-shotting before you know it. I haven't even bothered setting up my skill bar yet.
Multi-shot is just so much fun.
It is. It's my
The only
favorite way
thing
to
that would be
play.
more fun is strafe.
Hell yeah. One day, there will be a quality strafe build.
Yeah. And you could do some really cool stuff with it too. Like if you were, like let's say dual wielding a Dawn and a something. Do you need a Cinder Coat?
I think I have one already, but I'm not positive. So, yeah, if you have one, I may end up needing one. That just goes in the cube, right? Yeah.
Yeah, just for the reduction. Okay, let's see. Cinder Coat. Here's a Ramaldini.
Nice. Oh, it is a Cluck Eye. Got an Ancient Wind Force.
Game's trolling you. Give you a primal Cluck Eye.
Oh, that'd be rough.
Okay, I gotta take off.
Alrighty. Well, thanks for the runs.
No problem, man.
Appreciate
Just support
it.
Mara if you want.
Sweet. I'm gonna switch back over to
DDA. Or Barbarian.
but probably do a couple Barb runs and then take a little dinner break and maybe do some DDA after.
Sounds cool.
All right, man.
All right,
Well,
I'll see
enjoy
you
your
later.
raid night. I'll talk to you later.
Alright, see ya.
My pardon, but my foes are weaker.
All right. What did I want to do here? I can throw those in there. Throw that on the ground. Let's see, switch back over to the Barb. What difficulty? Alright, we're on 16, so we're good there. DLC already? Yeah, it'd be a little early for Barb DLC, huh? Actually, you know what, y'all? I think I'm just going to call it a day here. A little bit of a shorty, but it's kind of a rainy Saturday afternoon. I'm just kind of kicking back, relaxing today. So I'm going to hop off here. But I do appreciate y'all swinging by. Hopefully everybody is having a great weekend. And I will see you all real soon. Take it easy.